Hi, in this tutorial, I will show you how to draw a mandala grid using only a pencil and a ruler without the use of a protractor or a compass. So let's say that we are drawing a centered mandala. Why a centered mandala? For the simple reason of using the whole space that we have right here. So I'm going to measure the center of the paper by measuring the length and the width and taking the center of each. From this center, I will trace a horizontal line. I could have traced it before while measuring, but I want to make sure that the horizontal line I will draw and the vertical line will be meeting each other or crossing each other at the center. First, we will start measuring an equal distance from the center, up and down. So I'm going to take a very small measure so you can see it clearly on the camera. So I will measure a 5 centimeter up and 5 centimeter down. And I'm going to do the same for the horizontal line. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you must be wondering, and next? Well, it's very simple. I will trace, but remember, with a very fine line. But here I am drawing a thick line just for you to be able to see what I'm doing. So I will trace a line. And I will take the center of this line. So this line is 7 centimeter. Its center will be 3.5. Okay, this is the 3.5. So from this point here and the center, I will trace a line. Here you go. So what did we do? This angle here and this angle here divided the 90 degrees angle into the half. So we have a 45 degrees here and a 45 degrees here. So since we don't have a protractor in front of us, this is the method to use. And we will repeat the same method on the 4 other corners. Okay, and now just like I did before, I will measure from the center 5 centimeters up and 5 centimeters down. If you want more grid lines, we will repeat the same step, but now with different points. And we will draw a line. We will take the center, so this is a 4 centimeters line, the center is 2, and from this point we just marked and the center of our paper, we trace a line. So now we have divided the 45 degrees angle into 2 equal angles of 22.5 degrees each. We will repeat this step with every other angle. Okay, so here's my eraser. What I will do, I will erase these lines I have traced. Okay, so basically when you are doing your grid lines, you are not going to trace lines that are that thick. Remember, a very fine line, so you'll be able to erase them. Okay, but here I have to thicken these lines just in order to show them on the camera. So this step right here has replaced the use of the protractor. Now what do we do when we don't have a compass? As you know, a mandala is a series of circles. So how can we draw a mandala or a mandala base if we do not have a compass? Well, some people use circular objects, which is also a fine method, but when you want to use the circular objects, you have to make sure that these circular objects with different diameters are actually meeting each other at the same center. So sometimes it's an easy step to do, sometimes it's a bit complicated because you have to take measures and you have to make sure that the circular shape you are using is actually meeting this center. So what do we do next? Now I have these lines and I have these 5 centimeters point right here. I'm going to continue to mark 5 centimeter points on the new grid lines that I have drawn. So now it's exactly as if you have a 5 centimeter radius circle. Let's say I want a 7 centimeter radius circle, so I measure 7 centimeter from the center right here. Okay, and I put a point on the 0 up. Okay, so from 0 to 7, and then here on the 14. Okay, so now if you look right here, it is as if you have drawn a 7 centimeter radius circle. Now let's make a smaller circle, smaller than 5 centimeters. Let's make it a 3 centimeter radius circle. So on every line I will draw a 3 centimeters from the center up and from the center down. So here it is as if I have a 3 centimeter radius circle, a 5 centimeter radius circle, and a 7 centimeter radius circle with grid lines equally separated by 22.5 degrees. So this is your mandala grid that you have made using only a ruler and a pencil and an eraser without the need of a protractor or a compass. Now how do you fill it? How do you use it? I'm going to start filling it by a very simple shape. I will use the petal shape that is, in my opinion, the most simple shape. I will start by the 3 centimeters point. So I will take this point as my starting point, okay, right here, and I will go down. Well, I will go up. I always prefer starting from the center, and here we have, you can either call it a petal or a double pointed teardrop. Okay, I will skip one, and on the second I will do the same. And now let's add a few things to our mandala. Why not add a teardrop? Well, this is a reverse teardrop. 1, 2. Now I will draw another petal starting from here, and my stop point will be the top of the teardrop. So 1 and 2. We have a point here, and we can add more details, and I love details, so I'm going to add more petals. This is 1 and 2. Okay, so this petal is ending the borders of the other petals. I will do a big petal that starts like this. Okay, so it starts from above the big petal and ends at the summit of each small petal. Oh, let me tell you that at this stage you can start erasing the lines, because when you erase the lines, your mandala will look better. I will show you how to fill them. So I will fill these petals or double pointed teardrops with stripes, diagonal stripes. and so on. This one right here, you can fill it with arcs, and you can color the empty spaces in black, like this. More stripes, but from each side of the line you have created. Okay, so this is how you actually basically decorate your mandala in order to get something really nice. And when you finish it, you can start coloring these lines. Okay, so this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed my tutorial. Again, a quick reminder that I have 3 other tutorials available that shows you how to draw a grid line and what are the basics of drawing a mandala, what you actually need to become a mandala artist. So kindly please watch them and subscribe to my channel to help me go on with these free art lessons. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.